Alright, bonjour, bon matin, bonsoir, whatever it might be. I'm just speaking in French because I'm in Montreal. But welcome to Flatline. I'm your host, FlatStanley, and let's get started. First and foremost, real ski dropped, and the results came in. I believe Manga won, and then after that came B Mile, and Hackle got bronze. Do I agree with this? No, of course. Zayner got robbed, and that's just the facts. You know, he looks like an alien rollerblader when he's skiing. But if we're looking at trick for trick, and spot for spot, and honestly, sheer dedication with that head injury. You know, he may be wearing Tree Fort suspenders and a t-shirt for half his clips, but he should have at least gotten fan favorite, without a doubt. B-Mile looks like a shoebox when he skis. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's the large jacket mixed with his little legs, or his loose kind of wide stance style. He's got crazy send, but say the thing is, if he was fitted nice, or how I would like him fitted, I'd have a lot of fun watching him ski. Kind of reckless. You never know what's gonna happen, but yeah, the way it is, someone needs to tell him. I don't know how you say it in French, but maybe I think it might be nice if your kid could be a little less baggy, my dude. Something like that, I don't know. Highlighted trick for real ski, Mango's part would be, trying to think. Maybe I haven't watched in a while, honestly. Highlighted trick for Hackle's part, though, would definitely be the switch carve duck under the gate railing in Chicoutimi. Absurd. That's figure skate dancing. At a certain point, that was just a beautiful shot. I will add to a lot of the criticism that Hackle's had, though, in the accent, and that is, for a long time, Hackle, I thought you were from Boston. Now I don't know where you're from. Are you from Sweden? Are you Russian? What is your inheritance? Heritage? Either way, you're a G. But some talking lessons could work. Yes, that's real ski. Another topic is, I don't know, Charlie Owens dropped some clips on the gram. Just nice to see him back on skis. It's pretty cool that he's didn't fully quit. Sick to see Shea Flynn back on the sticks a little bit too. What else I got for topics? Speaking of Charlie Owens, kind of branching into the whole stepped crew, I was in Chicoutimi the other week, and we pulled up at, obviously, the most sketch zone, only hammers allowed type area. and we ran into Cam Riley and Clayton Villa. They're just hopping out of their truck. Not really hopping, more like falling. They looked dead. And, morales were very low. Just dead silence, grabbing the push shovel. And early morning, just the two of them. And they were setting up a closeout for Cam to do a front 2-7 up. Big surprise, which is sick. I do enjoy Cam front 2-7 up though. And why I'm telling you this is they were there trying the front 2-7 out for maybe 2 hours, for as long as until we left, and Cam Riley was getting it around, but he would just fall over on the landing, and every time that it happened, which was every time it happened, he just land and go fuck, and that it made me think. These guys have some wiring where they never fully grew up or leveled up from a 16-year-old fanboy type getting into the streets and thinking it's cool to rage or whatever. It was the most cringy thing I've ever seen, and it does not help you get the clip at all. I've hit a few spots back in the day where I'd be getting all pissed, and it took me way longer to get the clip than if you just take a break, especially if it's something that you can do over and over and you won't get scared the next hit. I tell you, getting angry, that does not work. Speaking of getting angry though, it's usually pretty good, but I used to film spots with my ex-BBG. Now, it's a great option. Very convenient, and you can, if you're with them a lot of the time, you can just critique their film, even if they didn't even if it's not their passion, they'll take your criticism, get the zoom just right, and it's great. I haven't trusted mine with my ex with the fish, but yeah, it's a good option for long ones for sure. But yeah, the downside is you can end up getting in little petty arguments on the way to the spot, especially if you don't have a car, just because they're not fully into the idea of standing in the cold for hours for you to get some baked clip. And it's a good thing getting in a fight on the way to the spot, and a bad thing. The good thing is you build kind of a if I'm a little angry, I'll be a little bit more aggressive with my sendiness, and kind of just helps you say, fuck it, I'm already kind of grumpy, I might as well send it. Maybe I'll hurt myself, maybe I won't, but filming with BBG, it's a little emotional at times for sure. But yeah, if it's working out for you, keep it up. For sure. Segueing out of that. I don't know what else I have, but I guess I could talk about what my ideal crew is, and that is no more than 4 people with me in the streets at a time. And the reason for that is, if you have a grand crew, you end up feeling guilty for choosing a spot for yourself. You shouldn't, but feel a little bit of pressure, and you just feel like that's why I've liked filming with my exes, because she wouldn't really pick up on, like, if it was a big deal, if I didn't get the clip or whatever. There's no pressure. But yeah, big crew, you can't let them down, is the problem. And 4 people, you can kind of have a little peanut gallery on the side, and then 2 people on the cameras, and you're definitely staying in the zone, which is nice, and it's pretty ideal for sure. And I think that might be similar to the size of the crew that the Harrington Brothers were filming with for their vid they just dropped, which was, bar none, well, it was just a great movie. 2-year project. You could tell there were some breaks between the seasons where, we all get unmotivated, but the shots that were in it were tasteful, just great. And some highlights from that would be the flat ledge drop down to creeper railing night vision mode. I think that was Zach Harrington who did that, and the triple wooden gap railing to close out. I think that was Alex Harrington. Correct me if I'm wrong, boys, but impressive. And of course, Brew Baby chucking the lip 2sevs on, and just a bunch of other stupid sick stuff. I tore my ACL and broke my knee bone about 5 days ago. Hurts pretty bad, but I got painkillers. I don't think they're addictive. They have been making me a little dizzy, but I can't thank my good brothers enough for texting me at any time of the day, any time of the night. I pulled an all-nighter texting to one of them just tonight, and it really helps boost my spirits and just keep me up. So yeah, insanely appreciative of that. It's a crazy thing. Hurting a joint, it'll bust your self-esteem, and just, I don't know, injuries hit pretty hard. They hit like a heartbreak. I couldn't stop shaking for a good hour and a half after the initial tear, and after hearing the news in the hospital, my hand was shaking, and I pulled out a discount, one of my reserve cigs, and I swear I smoked it in one drag. And I'm gonna write an article on how injuries can seriously mess you up, not physically but also mentally. And if I've been getting a lot of help, and if anyone else out there needs me to help talk to them, get them through those tough times, I'm here for you too. It's no joke. That's one thing authentic in the Stepped movies, when Charlie Owens like crying in the hospital after hearing his ACL was busted for like the 4th or 5th time. Yeah, that'll hit hard for sure. And on that morbid note, I don't think I have any more topics for today. Yeah, Chase Mormon dropped content of the year. Go check him out on the gram. Some insane hero stuff there for sure. Just Lawson's finest. And I'm gonna enjoy another discount. And probably listen to some country, and I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you next month. Have a good day.